We are live.
Semi-Pro Live is now a Shock affiliate. Get 15% off using code SEMIPROLIVE for things like this and this. Before you make a purchase, you can even use the Visor Visualizer and choose between your favorite colors and make the best decision on your purchase. Oh, and did we talk about the giveaways that they're sending? See you this weekend.
And we are live from beautiful Texas Elite and the great city of Fort Worth, Texas. We've got your two hosts.
Dre Williams, Big Money Dre.
Ace Cashin, and you are in the Free Game Podcast where everything costs but the game is free, baby. Today we got a nice one, man. We got a good one.
Today we got Calvin. He gonna be bringing a lot to the show today, and we're gonna let him introduce himself.
Calvin Brown, Ball Star Pops.
Yeah, man.
So Calvin, today we brought you in, man, just to get a little bit of your background, where you come from. I be seeing a lot of things on your Facebook page that I feel like is inspiring. First of all, being a good father. A lot of people try to criticize, but they don't even understand how hard it is to be a father, to keep your kid in all these sports.
Right.
And things like that. So when I talked to you, I told you, man, I brought you on the show to salute you more than anything, because being a father out here is not hard, and I mean not easy, So we just want to get a little bit of your background, where you came from, and what league you was in, what type of league you was in before you came over, things like that.
All right, well, like I said, man, my kid is Ball Star. Most everybody know him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We started playing ball when he was 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? He 10 now.
Okay.
But kid was born in 2013. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I guess he kind of first picked up a ball when he was about 3-4 years old, like most of the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when he hit 5, 6, I saw something in him. I'm like, okay, he athletic. You know what I'm saying? He was natural. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was always to get him involved in sports when he turned 6, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And then once I got him in sports, I was kind of, it's like, man, we might be a little behind, because, they putting these boys in sports at 4 and 5 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I realized that after I got him involved. But my thing was, when he turned 6, I just thought before 6 he would be too young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still like, more like a baby, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I wanted to wait till he was a little bit more mature, you know what I'm saying, before I got him involved in sports. So when he hit 6, man, I put him in flag football, right? And again, in the suburbs, man, I didn't like, the Wiley, Allen area, you know what I'm saying? And so after the fact, I'm like, man, that, like in the city of Dallas, man, and probably even in Fort Worth, they put these boys in tackle at 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, he might be a little. I just thought that was a little too soon to put a kid in tackle football. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted something off in flag. 6 years old, put him in flag football, and I was like, okay, he got something. You know what I'm saying?
So what was the first team he was on?
We played reg football out in Wiley. It was the Wolverines, a little flag football team out of the Wiley Football Association on the suburbs. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So playing with a bunch of little Jimmys, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That was his first exposure to youth football. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay, he got some. You know what I'm saying? Naturally gifted. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So then we put him in, put him in T-ball. Because I'm doing all the things with him, you know what I'm saying, that I did when I was a little boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I mean, you know, that's what it is.
So you play
Yeah.
sports too?
Yeah, I played ball when I was
But
a kid. Yeah.
let's hear a little bit about you. So you played sports. What all did you play?
Everything, bro. I was full sport: baseball, football, basketball, track. You know
So
what
this
I'm
is
saying?
not new to you.
No. I'm 54 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm old school, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I grew up like it's in my genes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I got
yeah.
my pops, a bunch of family members, all athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the thing with me, bro, is like I said, I'm old school, bro. I came up in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? 80s and 90s. But like my pops, man, he was there, but he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? My pops was like a irresponsible, bro, alcoholic. We was unstable,
I think that's
always
all.
moving. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Economically disadvantaged, poor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I grew up, bro. Like my pops was like not there. You know what I'm saying? He just was not involved with me athletically. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To this day, still don't get that. Will probably
Okay.
never understand. Never have talked to me about it. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't involved in my life from a sports standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anything I did was sports, man. I pretty much was on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like my best friends, you know, moms and dads, you know, kind of took me under their wings and
For
like
sure.
got me involved. But like,
Yeah.
like I never played youth sports, like youth football. How you take your kid and sign them up,
Yeah.
pay the $150 or whatever. Like my dad never signed me up for youth ball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I never played football until I got to middle school, 7th grade. Well, you know,
I didn't
you
get
basically, you know,
I didn't get to either, man. I was too poor. I
yeah,
feel you.
yeah. So, pops never signed me up, bro, and didn't play football till I got to middle school. You know what I'm saying? And by this time, bro, like I was behind. You know what I'm saying? Cause my peers, they've been playing since they was 5, 6 years old.
Exactly.
You know, in the city leagues,
Exactly.
playing pee-wee football. You know what I'm saying? So all the coaches at middle school knew these kids when they got there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get to middle school, bro, and even though I never played youth ball, I was still like a natural athlete right there.
Yeah,
Middle
that
school,
was- yeah.
pick right up on it. You know what I'm saying?
That story right there, man. That story, that scenario. I mean, it's a common case in our community, man.
Even
right
even
now,
now,
to
yeah.
this day.
Yeah.
I mean, we can, and right now, it's improved a great deal
Yeah.
because it's more cats that came from us, like us, not having a father
right.
active in the home, so it drives. It drives us to, you know, to fulfill that role in our homes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think that we got a lot of ball stars and kids that are actually pushed and trained by their fathers, because you know what I'm saying, more now, because those are fathers that were scarred with that same scenario that you're having to play catch up.
Yeah.
When if you come out the gate strong, you know you got the advantage.
That's why I come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I cuss so hard for my kid, man, because I'm trying to be the
Me
dad
too.
for him that I never
Sure.
had. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
and that's why I told you when I was on the phone, man. I know you don't know me from a man in the moon, but one thing about me, I'm solid.
Right.
But I read all your stuff, and what had caught my eye is where you said, man, my daddy was an alcoholic. He didn't push me the way that I pushed my son. He not there for me, so I want the
He was
world to
absent.
see.
He was absent.
Yeah, I see how the world kind of bash you a lot
Yeah,
about this, about that, about this, but they not knowing that, man.
It's
this,
a backstory to it.
It's a
you know what I'm saying?
backstory
Yeah.
why you push your son. So I had you more. We know Boston's a great player, but we want to know who made him a great player and what gave you the drive. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
I
the-
wanted
him.
I wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Me not having a father, that's the motivation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I
exactly.
don't, I don't want to make the same mistake with him that my dad made with me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For sure.
I know how to get him there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And
Wow.
I don't like, it is what it is with my dad. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for
I
sure.
look at everything from a spiritual perspective, bro. It's like
For
everything
sure.
happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Had I taken a different path, had my journey been different, then maybe I don't meet his mom. Maybe there's no practice. So I feel like it's a purpose for everything. So I just look at it from a spiritual angle. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But that's the drive, man. I never had a dad. You know what I'm saying? And so I've got my son, man, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna be my dad.
For
you know
sure,
what I'm saying?
for
I'm
sure.
gonna sign you up for little league football. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
I'm gonna get you to practice. I'm a coach. I'm a trainer. I'm
I'm gonna be your support
Yeah,
system.
yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
your
A
support.
full-
we
It ain't-
need that, because if not me, who? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If not me, who? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like
Exactly.
For sure.
you the baller. I'm gonna be in the background. I'm gonna get you there. I know what it's gonna take to get you there. When I say get you there, I'm talking about playing college ball.
For sure.
Let me ask
Get
you a
into the
question.
league, you know what I'm
Let
saying?
me ask you a question. And I don't mean to cut you off, but it just sparked my interest when you said, I'm going to get you there. I'm going to help get you there. Have you ever been part of an organization or had a coach around where you absolutely felt like, you know what, I could pull my hands off my kid and just let him take over.
No, sir.
Yes,
Not
sir.
even close, bro.
Exactly.
I gotta
feel the
keep my
same
hands
way.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I gotta keep my hands on. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
a lot of these youth coaches, man, and
Yeah, man.
I've been saying this for years, bro. I've been around it for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
God bless them, bro. They volunteers. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they doing what they can do, bro. But a bunch of these youth coaches, bro, they just don't know what they doing.
Exactly.
They don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and it's crazy because, like I say, man, I got one. He in there now. My oldest one, he got scholarships. But I got a 6-year-old, and I feel the same way at times. I be like, because there's times you want to pull your hand off your baby,
Yeah,
but
me
then
too.
too, when you pull your hands off of it, like, do they have the best interest? And you see that they know. Because I'm gonna be honest, I see kids with talent get pushed to the back of the line, bro,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
If you not there to make sure yours
Yeah,
is good,
for sure.
shit, he'll be pushed to the back of the line.
And I'm an advocate for that. That's why I told you, I always say that. I got my boys, they're in the same league on 2 different teams. Just because I know. And it's a headache. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
But just because I know that their best interests on each one of those age groups and each one of those different teams is just gonna be to their better benefit. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you had never met a coach where you could just say, hey, you got him, I can sit back and just chill.
Not even close, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I coach for my son.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And because I know what I'm doing. I ain't trying to boast and brag on my abilities, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm old school, bro. Been around the game for a long
So
time.
why you don't get in the coaching? Like in the
I
coaching
do
world?
coach.
Like, I mean, so you coach right now?
Well, like youth ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
you know
what I'm saying. Like, you
Yeah.
don't never get like offensive coordinator, defensive
I-
coordinator, like to where you can. They don't never pull you in.
Okay, we played last year 9U ball with Oakland Titans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so let me back up. So when he was 7 playing rec ball in Wiley, okay, I coached, right?
Okay, cool.
And then it's like I always want to coach because that allows me to kind of stay hands on, stay close
For
to
sure.
him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Yeah.
So I coached when he was 7, okay, and then when he was 8, we played with the SCD Wolverines. You know what I'm saying? So I was on that coaching staff when I first came over.
Oh, you with SCD?
Yeah, when he was 8.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. When he was 8. So when we first got there, like it was a big, shake up, bro. Like the whole
Back
team
when Dre was
disbanded.
there.
The whole team disbanded. The whole coaching staff left. You know what I'm saying? So they needed some fathers to step in and coach, right? Cause like I don't know why the team broke up. I don't know why the coaches left. You know what I'm saying? So they needed fathers to step in and coach, right? So I was like, okay, let me step up. You know what I'm saying? And so a few other fathers stepped up, and we just took over the coaching duties. You know what I'm saying? That was when he was 8. So I coached him when he was 8.
How did y'all do?
We finished 4-4. Lost first round of the playoffs to Oakland Titans, like 6-0, 12-6, something like that, right? So in the team, for it to be a quote unquote select team, it was really a rec team. You know what I'm saying? So we
just
talked.
hey, we just
talking
had
about
a
that.
subject about that last week because a lot of teams think just because they in so-called Texas Sport or Big 12 or whatever league that they just straight select.
No, it's a bunch of red kids playing quote unquote select ball.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A bunch of red kids playing quote unquote select ball. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with that is, bro, like these orgs, man, like we play baseball too, right?
For sure. You got to.
Select baseball, you gotta try out.
Exactly. And you
gotta
might not,
make
you
the
might,
team.
might
Yeah.
not make that
So
team.
They not just taking your check.
Hence the
Yeah.
word select.
Select,
You
yeah.
are hand selected. So
Yeah.
if you don't get no play, you don't get no, then it's understood because we selected you.
Right,
Instead
right.
of it's like a bait and switch with this right now.
Right.
We bait,
But- but-
it's select, but you can bring them, but we don't gotta play them.
Right.
We don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Which
They
which
get
is
it
unfair.
misunderstood
Yeah.
because even when I played ball, like I ran track, I did junior livings, I did baseball, I done made Muhammad Ali, I done broke the junior world record for the 100-meter day. But long story short, when we had tryouts for my basketball team, they were called Team Texas.
Right,
It was kids packed in the gym.
right.
And then it was only like 30, maybe 28 kids, and they came from Los Angeles, Boston, everywhere. But then at the end of the day, like you said, they'll be scratching your name off.
Right.
And them kids, only 30 kids made the team.
Yeah.
So we said that was select.
Yeah,
So
that's
you had to
select.
try out for the team.
You know what's crazy, and we may have a parallel experience because our kids are in the same league currently.
Right.
You know, I'm in a league that promotes itself as a select league, and then each game I find myself watching the referee stop after every play or trying to tone down my son's aggressiveness.
Right.
If we're in a select league, let the kids play.
Right.
The kids that need to be, have the game slowed down for them after every play, them kids should probably be playing rec league or a league that's more focused on development and getting each one of those kids up to that level.
Right.
I don't think it's a difference between rec and select.
I don't think football. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it here? Do you think it's a difference between? Because how do you feel about over there where you had Braxton, where you had him in with the little Jimmys? Because I love the little Jimmys league. It be organized. It don't be all this rah. But how do you feel about that? And then where you coming from? I mean, to
overall in quote unquote select ball, like in the city ball, overall it's more talent overall. You know what I'm saying? There's some talent in the reg leagues, but like overall, like it's more talent in the select leagues. You know what I'm saying? The thing with him was when I knew I had to get him from rec to select. He could remain playing rec ball. Too good, right? So when he was playing select ball, like when he was 7, 40 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Every time he touched the ball, it's a touchdown.
Okay,
He just wasn't being challenged. You know what I'm saying? So I knew we can't keep doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So the plan was always the original plan was to let him start playing select ball when he turned 9, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna do rec ball 7 to 8. When you turn 9, we're gonna do the select thing, right? But when he turned 8, he played with SED, right?
Okay.
The rec league he was in, they forced him out. Cause what happened was like when he was 7, we won the Super Bowl, right? But the team was trash. You know what I'm saying? He carried the team, 40 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? It was a touchdown every time he touched the ball, right? So it's like we don't want to play with y'all when we turn 8. So we're gonna play with this team called North Texas Black Knights, which is it's a rec league, but they really probably damn near a select team, right? So we was gonna. Yeah. You filmed some of their games. Preston Hartfield. They were Hartfield. Yeah.
Shout out to the Hartfield.
Yeah. So we was gonna play with him when he was 8, right? But we just want to kind of join the squad. The league was like, nah, cause they was already dominant, right? Y'all can't play with them. He got to like go through a tryout, right? So we did the tryout. There was the Black Knights, which was damn near a select team, right? Was one of the teams picking. And this other team,
Blitz.
I think it was I think it was called the I want to say the Hawk, Allen Hawks, I think, right? So they was the other team pick, had like 8, 9 kids trying out, right? The Hawks got the first pick in the so-called draft, right? They picked my son, which we played with them before we played with the Longhorns, right? So we ended up. There was like me and the coach for the Longhorns, or the Hawks, we bumped heads, right? So now we got with the league, we don't want to play with the Hawks, so let's play with the Longhorns. We did that, right? So in this so-called draft, they wanted my son to go back to a team that we left when he was 7, right? Trash. So now we don't want to play with them. So they kind of forced us out the league. So that's how we ended up with SED when he was 8. So we got to Texas Sports a year early, right? When he was 8, but the original plan was to hit the select ball when he turned 9, right? But overall, man, in the select leagues, you know, it's more competition, more competitive. You know, so you're gonna be more challenged. You know what I'm saying? But it's like in the reg leagues, bro, it's less problem.
So
you know what I'm saying?
how was it over in Texas Sport? Did you like it over there? Did they treat you fairly well?
Yeah, competitive league. Yeah, super competitive league. Yeah.
Because y'all not over there right now, right? Y'all in Big 12.
Yeah, we are Big 12.
Y'all Big 12. Big U. How you like it over there?
Big U, man. No disrespect, bro. Like it's a horrible experience this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a parent. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I can't really speak on it from like a org owner and the league owner perspective, bro. I'm just a parent on the outside looking in, bro. But it's just a bunch of, it's a train wreck, bro. You know what I'm saying? The team we own, the North Texas Chargers, is the only 10U age pure team in the whole league.
Yeah.
How does this happen?
Yeah.
What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's only 2 8U ones.
So did y'all make the playoffs this year?
Ain't no playoffs. It's a train wreck, bro. No playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all done with football already?
We got a Texas Power Rankings tournament next month in November, and then we going to we not going personally, but the team is going to D1 Nationals in Atlanta.
Okay.
In December. We're not participating, bro.
So why didn't you want to participate in that?
Man, I can't justify the investment in the trip. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that. I mean,
because I'm looking at the season, bro. Like we played 6 games. The league was you know, respectfully trash. You know what I'm saying?
Would you go back?
Oh, to Big 12, Big Youth. Nah, we're not. Even the owner says she not mess with Big Youth next year. You know what I'm saying? She's. They played in Texas.
So the team wasn't bad.
Huh?
It was just the league.
The team was okay. It could have been better. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
It
sure.
could have been better.
For sure.
And I don't want to, toss
Talk bad.
the
Yeah,
bus,
nah,
but,
we ain't talking about.
In their defense, the league is.
Cause y'all looked
is
it
to a
okay.
certain-
Y'all
Yeah,
looked it
yeah.
pretty good. It just,
It's some issues, bro.
The league adds some stress to what they're trying to do as a team.
Yeah.
Put it
Well,
like
and
that.
then we have some internal issues, bro, that I really, hate to speak of, but just, we didn't have a bunch of the parents wasn't committed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
you gotta have. That's one thing you gotta.
just wanna come to practice,
you
you know what
got
I'm
to,
saying?
man. And that's one thing I done learned about success in this period world. Man, you gotta have them hard parents.
Yeah.
Them parents that just committed. I mean, they just. Man, I ain't gonna lie. We got some good parents though. Some football parents.
Yeah.
They gonna be there rain, sleet, or snow.
Yeah, parents,
You know
parental
what I'm
commitment, bro. That was a major issue with the Chargers, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking 19, 20 kids on the roster, and consistently, half the team not at practice.
Okay.
We got 8, 9 kids at practice, twice a week for the whole season.
And then in games, everybody showed up.
Everybody, just not a great experience. You know what I'm saying?
So how so I want to ask you this, if you can go into it. How was the DEA thing? How was that to you? How was it like? And we ain't throwing no, we ain't on no drum. I'm just saying like Braxton is a baller.
Right.
We know he's a baller.
Right.
You put a lot of time into him, so a lot of us feel like he was that guy over
Yeah.
there. Like he supposed to been on that team.
It was some hate, bro. That's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? It was just some hate. The way that came about, bro, is Prince Njoku, his son Trey plays receiver, right?
Okay.
He's one of the more popular kids around here.
Yeah.
You talking about the Nigerian guy?
Yeah, the Nigerian guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hit me up. I guess it must have been back in January, right? He called me. We pretty tight. You know what I'm saying? He
Okay.
called me, bro. He said, "Man, look, man, we looking at this DA thing." You know what I'm saying? He said, "We need. We're trying to make a national run, man. We need your son." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Me and some coaches talked about it. Your son name came up." You know what I'm saying? He said, "We you know what I'm saying? We need him." I said, "I'll look at it." You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We wasn't even considering that. You know what I'm saying? I said, "I'll take a look at it." You know what I'm saying? We was trying to get ready for baseball. It was like January. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Off season. That season started in a month. So
Yeah.
we'll take a look at it, man. So he says, he said the coaches met and your son name came up. They know him, you know what I'm saying? He said, but his name came up and we feel like we gotta have him. We're trying to make a run national. I'm like, okay, we'll look at it. So he says, I'm gonna have Courtney to call you. I said, Courtney got Courtney Jackson, you know what I'm saying? The CC guy. I said, Courtney got my number, man, have him to call me, bro. So Courtney talking to me about it, trying to sell me on it, you know what I'm saying? And I said, yeah, bro, it sounds good, man. We'll take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? So they started having a little, tryouts and workouts and that kind of thing. So we participated. You know what I'm saying? It was doing like, after I think it's actually started before the CC All Stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing the weekly quote unquote tryouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go out, man, and we work out and try out. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the tryouts, man, they selected the team, right? I guess it was probably about originally maybe 30 kids, 32, 35 kids that they picked up, right? Brax was one of them. Okay, cool. We made the team. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So we go into 7-on-7 season. You know what I'm saying? We had enough kids to have 2 7-on-7 teams, right? So he's on the gold team. They had a purple team, right?
Mm.
So he's quarterback in the gold team, right? We playing in Big Youth, right? We get through 7-on-7. We have a decent season, you know what I'm saying? End up losing to PHU in the playoffs in the semis, right? And PHU plays our purple team in the championship game. Our purple team beat them, right? So we get through 7-on-7, finish third place or whatever in the league, right? He balled. You know what I'm saying? Kid was slanging 4-5 touchdowns a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So he balled out. Maybe he going through his progression, made good reads. He balled out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we get through 7-on-7, bro, and we transition into tackle. They put the pass on, right? So they just out the blue, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna have another cut. We got to let some more kids go, right? Now he done made the team, you know what I'm saying? But we got to have another cut. Got to let some kids go. So we ended up getting a call, man. Courtney and Rob, the head coach, he called me, man. And said, yeah, man, we. You know what I'm saying? We got to, we got to let Brass go. You know what I'm saying? It was a practice. We was getting ready to go to practice. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like a Thursday, bro. Ready to go to practice. Get a phone call an hour before we leaving for practice. We got to let it go. Okay, man, I didn't trip. Cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't questioning this, it's whatever, man. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that it had something to do with them finishing third?
No. It has something to do with Courtney, and this is my take. I couldn't.
Nah,
be wrong,
I
you know
mean-
what I'm saying?
I mean,
it has
your
something to do.
opinion.
It has something to do with Ball Star.
Yeah.
See, Braxton wasn't Courtney's kid. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his kid.
Yeah, his kid is a quarterback.
Hickman, Lil Mike. That's his kid. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Braxton wasn't his kid. You know what I'm saying? And then I think he knew about Braxton from a distance, right? Everybody know Braxton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So he knew about him. You know what I'm saying?
everybody
From a distance. But I think when he got up close and personal to Braxton, that whole Ball Star character, I think it was too much for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he just didn't want that, you know what I'm saying, on his team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like he made me feel like Ball Star was bigger than, you know what I'm saying, bigger than the brand.
Yeah.
And I get it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, like he said, DA ain't for everybody. Shit, Ball Star ain't for everybody. I get that, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that's what it was, but it just wasn't,
That's crazy.
it wasn't no chemistry, bro.
But my thing is, he's a kid. He's a kid with talent at the end of the day. It ain't no such thing. Well, I can't say
Bro,
that.
when-
So his son and your son played the same position.
Well, that
that's
ain't
not
his
his
son.
son.
That ain't his son.
That's the dude that got killed.
Mike
son.
Higgins' son.
Oh, okay,
That's his
I
son.
get.
They kind of take him under their wing, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I see. I understand.
And then this was the kid like DA. Before they was DA, it was DFW League Dogs. You know what I'm saying? So and so when that whole situation went down with it was his dad, getting killed.
Yeah.
Then they moved to DA. As a matter of fact, the DFW League Dogs or like the lady like retired, right? So
Oh,
they
Yeah. The lady. What's her name?
Deborah Lawson.
Deborah.
They were looking for a new home. So
Okay.
DA, that was they.
I always wonder what happened to them because they were dominant.
Yeah, they folded.
They were
folded,
dominant. They were
yeah.
dominant like crazy.
Yeah, they folded. So then those boys went over to DA, and that's how DA came about. I think their first season was when they was 9-9 last year.
Because people was asking, they were like, so I was asking, but they were like, man, well, you got to find out what happened with Boston. Because a lot of us in the football world, we want to know like why couldn't he play with Mike's son? Because they were both good. So and then in the football world, you always keep your two quarterbacks in case one went down.
It's a brand thing, man.
I raised that issue. Hey, why? I said, what if Lil Mike go down?
Yeah, what if he go
He's the
down?
backup. They were like, oh no, we'll live with that. Is what Courtney said. We'll live with it. We'll take our chances on that. You know what I'm saying? And Braxton, and here's the thing. The whole deal was he don't just gotta play quarterback. That was the deal from the jump. He's an athlete. He can play receiver.
So you know what the rumor was? They were saying that it was like you say, well, shit, if he can't play quarterback, I'm snatching him.
That's a false narrative. That's a false narrative.
Okay, yeah, we heard to hear your side.
The agreement between me and Courtney and Rob and the coaching staff was, and you can go back and pull receipts. Okay,
sure.
He's an athlete, so.
He can play anywhere.
He don't just gotta play quarterback.
For sure.
It wasn't like quarterback or nothing. That was the deal. And both
So
sides.
you would have let him
understood
play star receiver or something?
that. Yeah, we understood. That was understood up front. When we first started talking, that was understood. He could play receiver. He could play linebacker. He could play free safety.
Also, you ain't that type of daddy that if my son don't play quarterback, then you can't have him.
Bro, we just wanted to be a part of the experience. We saw what they was trying to do.
Exactly.
It's a national travel team. We had not been on great teams in the past. Let's do this. We just want to be a part of it.
Exactly.
But I think at the end of the day, bro, they just couldn't handle the whole ball star thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think because he didn't. It's not like he went over there and played poorly. He balled out.
Yeah, we seen it. I seen it.
He was committed.
I
We
seen
never
it.
missed a practice. You know what I'm saying? It was no issues. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he played like garbage. He balled out. He balled the fuck out.
So they just cut him like he wasn't good enough to make the team.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Well, we here to get your side of the story on Free Game
exactly.
Podcast, and man, like I say, we just want to know, like I said, know all the stuff about Braxton, know the ups and downs. That way, it's a lot of parents out here that can get take your advice, and they won't make that same type of mistake. You feel me? So
just be involved with your kid, man. Don't leave it up to, like I said, man. These youth coaches out here, man. God bless them, bro. They volunteers. They doing their best work, but dog, don't put your kid's future in no coach's hand. No coach. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And people, we do the same thing, and a lot of people say that we're wrong for that. That you should trust these coaches, but in the same breath, they'll say, well, if your kid is not good enough, you need to be You know what I'm saying? You need to be working with them at home. I think that the only person that's really looking for my kid to get better is me. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's somebody else, because the coach only loves the strongest player on the team anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's their bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So if my kid is not the one that you have your eye on, then I'm the only one interested in his greater good at this point.
Right.
So that's why it's imperative for you to be hands-on with your son.
Because they don't have a vested interest in his success.
Exactly.
You
feed
as
him
his
every
parent,
night.
you know what I'm saying?
And and that's my main thing. I tell a lot of people that after Pee Wee football, they talk their talk, but after Pee Wee football, a lot of these coaches don't even worry about these kids no more.
They don't keep up with them.
They don't keep up with them. They don't go check up on them after Pee Wee football. They and some do. I'm not saying, but a lot of them after you can do what you do for this team, you win me a championship and that. Shit,
And that makes sense, bro, because I do it for my son. You know what I'm saying? But the other boys benefit. You know what I'm saying? But like I coach for my son. You know what I'm saying?
And that's some real shit. That's some real stuff, bro.
I do the same
Because
thing.
at the end of the day, after he get done with Pee Wee football, guess who got to be there with him? You got to be there with him.
Right.
You got to be there through high school, through college, through whatever he go through. So, and a lot of us try to hide that like we just, oh shit, I'm out here for the team. Now, and my son, man, listen, man, man, my interest right now is to make sure he get the best that he can get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But-
turned the whole team down on that same thing. Hey, if
But,
your son don't play, are you still gonna coach?
So,
Right.
so what
Respectfully.
what are some more teams you looking at? Like,
Uh,
are you looking at somebody else in mind? Can you give us a couple of teams that you might be? Not saying you leaving the Chargers,
Right,
but
right.
if you would go somewhere, where would you go?
We Oak Cliff Titans. We go back.
You like the Titans?
We go back. Another team that we take a look at, bro. And this gonna
Hey, y'all
Sit down.
tune in. Hey, here he goes.
Sit down. Hey, be sit down. Bullet, man. We
What?
look at
I like Bullet. I
Yeah.
like Bullet, man. I like
you might say,
Bullet.
well, hey, why Bullet? Bullet got a quarterback, Silas. You know,
Yeah.
that's the kid. But now my son has actually said he would play receiver.
Mm.
We live in Rockwall, which is 5 minutes down the road from Rowlett, which is where Bullet is based, right? So
For sure.
we take a look at Bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And I don't have a problem with him playing a receiver thing right now because my thing is when he get to high school and maybe when he's a freshman, loyalty the same. If he's on varsity, he might have to play some receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Learn that position now.
No,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
You know, but at the end of the day, bro, I really, want to develop a man and want him his future to be a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? If that's not in the cards, then so be it. But for right now, man, we on that path. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback path.
Yeah.
So be an athlete, man. He could play some receiver. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And matter of fact, when we first started playing ball, his favorite player was OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was his player. He wore number 13. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be a receiver.
Yeah.
I said, no, you're gonna be a quarterback. So I made him a quarterback.
So
You know what I'm saying?
so did you play quarterback?
Actually, I did it, but I know
So how did you do
get
the-
paid, bro. But he ball star. He got the shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you taught him the mechanics and the things?
Everything, bro. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
I ain't play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a quarterback trainer. You know what I'm saying? But like, I know the game.
For sure.
And I can go out here and get on YouTube and do some research, you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, for sure.
And learn the position, you know what I'm saying? So I taught him how to go through progressions, how to make reads, you know what I'm saying? How to do a 3 and 5 step drop, the receiver route tree. I taught him all that, you know what I'm saying? All that was me, bro.
Dang. That's what's
Yeah,
up, man.
and that's me,
what's up.
and that's me, like I said, not putting him in nobody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna trust a youth coach to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's my job I'm his coach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you on this team, them your coach, but I'm your coach. You know what
Nah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Florida is on.
Yeah, I'm your coach. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
So
sure.
he know who his coach is, you know what I'm
For sure,
saying?
for sure.
So everything that he got, bro, he got it from me. And not trying to boast and brag, bro, but like,
I mean, you supposed to take pride in that because man, it take a lot of these you coach. It take a lot of time with these kids, man. When you really investing time with them,
Right.
man, and training them and taking them to the this and that, showing them, it takes a lot out of your days and stuff like that. What you got, CJ?
No, not only that, man. And I done had to say this to a couple of coaches. You know, some of y'all can coach some dogs, but not all of y'all can make one. So you know,
Man, bro, I done seen a lot of coaches that you can coach these top kids, but if you put them with the worstest kid, they can't do nothing with
Oh, I'm
them.
not even talking about that. You can't make one. Your DNA is not capable of it.
Oh, you talking about can't make one with
You know what I'm saying?
hey, you talking
Some
about
of us is
can't make
premium
one.
stock. Yeah.
For sure. So it definitely supposed to be. It definitely most of the time be in your blood.
Right.
I ain't gonna even lie. It be in your blood, you know.
Because
So
I got another son, man, who's a year older than Branson, bro. Ain't got an athletic bone in his body, bro.
for real.
When they ain't got an athletic bone in his body. When they first started playing sports, I put them at the same time. Brack was 6, his brother was 7, right? Put them both. Because I'm gonna do my part. I put you in it. I can, you know what I'm saying, but I can't make you want it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put you in it, so you can't say, well, my dad didn't sign me up. My dad didn't get me. You know what I'm saying? My dad wasn't there. No, I'm gonna put you in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just saw off the rip, bro. Like he just wasn't an athlete. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That
He was
wasn't
just
his
awkward,
thing,
bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna make you do this. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled him after like a year, bro.
Do Braxton ever like get on these teams and kind of get like a friendship with some of these players and to where he like pops? I really don't, cause I know my 6-year-old baby. That's the only reason I be hesitant of pulling him somewhere, cause he after he get there he do meet his friends and you know sometimes it kind of settled in for him. He don't never be like Dad.
Braxton want to win, bro.
So
He a
just-
winner, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He want to win. He want to be where he can win. That's why he wants to do the DA thing, you know what I'm saying? He want to be around ballers because most of the time, bro, not saying that he just all that, bro, but most of he don't usually
Most
have
of the time,
a
he's
bunch
the
of
best
talent.
How is it
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
kids?
yeah.
Is the communication and everything like with like how he communicate with the kids?
Yeah.
He pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything is good with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of friendship, a lot of bonds, bro. But like at the end of the day, bro, like he want to
wanna
win.
win.
He a winner, bro. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So he don't like. We played last year. Oak Hill Titan played Havoc. You know what I'm saying? That we got beat like 32 to 6 or something like that, bro.
Man.
He don't like losing like that. I don't like losing like
Nah,
that. You know what I'm saying? He
nobody
want to
wanna
compete,
like-
bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So if we don't. He want to be on a team where shit, we compete. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So whenever it's like time to switch to a new team, bro, he don't trip. Oh, I want to stay with my. Nah, he want to go to a winner, bro. You know what I'm saying? He want to win.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So he don't never have no. He ain't never tripping on staying. If the team losing, he ain't tripping on leaving. You know what I'm saying? He
Sure.
want to go to where they winning at. You know what I'm saying? He a-
So do
he
you
a competitor.
believe in like if you with a team and they're still building, like they competing but they not winning, do you believe in sticking around or you just
We would do that with the Chargers this year, you know what I'm saying? But they got to make a whole bunch of changes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the season,
Mhm.
I'm gonna sit down with the coaches. We've been talking about these issues all season. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But we gonna sit down with the coaches and sit down with the owner. Hey, for us to stay, this is what gotta happen.
For sure.
I got a list of the band. This is what gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? If it can happen, because I'm loyal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But if this can happen, then shit, we here. But if it can happen, we got to look elsewhere. Yeah. At the end of the day, bro, it's about him. It's about his best interest. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
He got to be in the situation that's best for him. I'm trying to get him ready for middle school ball, which is he got one more year of Little League ball. You know what I'm saying? But when he gets to middle school, he gotta be
Ready.
He gotta be ready. You know what I'm
gotta be
saying?
ready.
And that's what this is about. And if he can't get ready on your squad, I gotta put him on the squad when he get him ready. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
that's why I'm at with him, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And we've been dealing with a bunch of nonsense, man, for the past couple of 3 years with these teams, bro. But it's like next year, bro, is no. You know what I'm saying?
So are you or how do you feel like do you feel like it was a good choice by leaving the little Jimmys over there or you feel like this was more poison? Do you feel like the select word was more poison to him? Even though he did play against
I
Dallas?
feel like it was a good choice leaving the legitimate world. You know what I'm saying? I've actually thought about going back. You know what I'm saying? I thought about maybe going back next year, last year, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing 11 years in the Birds, bro. I thought.
Do you
about
feel
it.
like the rah is over like they just overdo it in these leagues in the big U Texas? Do you feel like the rah like they put so much on it? Do you feel like it's like because when I say that, you know, you got some kids that they might not reach you know their puberty until they get to the 8th grade. They might not get big or strong. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but then
right,
that's
right.
when they might turn out to be that dog. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Do
right,
you feel
right.
like they put so much weight on these kids to be dogs now? Do you feel like this?
I think it's a good thing, bro. You know
You think
what I'm
it's a
saying?
good
I think
thing?
it's a good thing that these 6-year-olds is banging, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing to make them, you know, aggressive and dogs at 6 as
For sure.
opposed to, you know, at 10 or 11. I think it's
Wait.
a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I really do.
For sure.
Yeah, I do.
Now,
For sure.
now I hear you talking about like a lot of you working with them, a lot of training and that. This brings me to this question: how much football is too much football? When is it? When do you? What's the line, the balance that you create from this is us working to this is us, this father and son? What's that barrier? What's that line like? That's what I wanted to ask you.
He plays, the season, which is going to run from, mid-July, the tournament start, till, Nationals early December. So that's 5 months, we'll play that, right? And then we always got to get the off-season, work in. So he plays baseball, right? So
I be seeing them pitch.
So between baseball and baseball 6 months, football 6 months, he never get a break. You know what I'm saying? So when baseball ends, he pick right up with football.
Mm-hmm.
So like right now, we basically in baseball off season, right? Baseball season tournament play start like in February, right? So I'll start getting here ready now. We training now, 3 months in advance, and then when baseball season start, you ain't rusty. You know what I'm saying? You ready to play ball, right? And it never ends, bro. So when baseball ends in early July, so then or late June, we go right into football.
Yeah.
And that's June through December. So he never get a break. It's baseball 6 months, football 6 months. You know what I'm saying? He can handle it, bro. He can handle the load. You know what I'm saying? He got somewhere he's trying to get. You know what I'm saying? And he know he got to put the work in. So he don't mind working. You know what I'm saying? He don't mind working. Brax, let's go to the field. He's a bad. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he love the work. You know what I'm saying?
So he love the game though.
He love it, bro.
Yeah.
So you can't teach passion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not work. It's not work when you're doing something you love. So
Yeah.
so that's the balance, and y'all bond and do y'all thing with through working.
Cause he I don't have to make him, bro. He passionate about. He just love the game. He love football. He love baseball. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach. You can't coach that. You know what I'm saying? Either you passionate about it or you ain't. I was the same way as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
And he started balling when? When did you first put him in it?
When he was 6. He was 6.
He was 6. Okay.
Yeah. But I seen the athletic.
He was hitting when he was 6.
He played T-ball.
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 Okay.
You mean football or baseball?
Football.
Oh, no, that was flag.
Okay, so he did play flag.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we put him in tackle, and it was like modified tackle. It was like when he was 7, it was like a 9-on-9.
Okay,
right?
okay.
In the little junior league, out in Wiley, you know what I'm saying? So it was modified tackle, and then they actually started playing 11-on-11 tackle when those kids turned 8. Versus in the city, these kids started playing tackle at 6, right?
Yeah.
So you got in the city tackle started at 6, in the burbs they started at 8. And every suburb will play different, you know what I'm saying? But that's the advantage of city ball over suburb ball. Suburban ball, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Well,
they don't start tackling to 8 years old.
I will say this in defense of the suburbs. Most of the kids in Texas sports do not live in the inner city. Don't let you be fooled. A lot of inner city kids cannot afford select football. It's expensive.
Right. Yeah.
But
inner city located teams.
And I've been hearing about it. How do you feel about this traditional thing, this Prairie traditional? How you been looking into that? How they been saying they might switch it?
I never want to play traditional. I never wanted him to play traditional. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I just always want him to play like they call it age period D1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it probably because the perception was that the age period was more competitive. You know what I'm saying? But I guess like let's say if he's playing traditional 10U, you got 9s and 10s playing together.
For sure.
So if he starts that at 9, then that's will be considered a down year. So I guess playing against older kids would be a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's probably it's pros and cons to it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some comments. Let's get in these comments.
All right, man. Well, let's see what we got over here. We'll scroll up to the one since the beginning. So some of y'all's comment are gonna come back on. So we got people want a little bit more information about the D1 Nation Nationals. He said in the DFW. Actually, I believe even though they didn't want to pay me all my money last time, D1 Nation has a all-star game that's located in the DFW.
Who don't want to pay you all your money?
We ain't gonna comment.
Don't bring it up. No, don't bring. Hold on. Don't bring it up on Free Game Podcast. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Free game.
Speak on that.
Free game,
Speak on it.
man.
Free game.
Whoever's the leader of D1 Nation, I don't know, was some dude from Atlanta, man. Dude wanted me to come out and get paid after the event, and I was like, "Wow, that's weird to get paid after. It must be so at any time you can cut off the faucet and not want to pay me all my money." And that's exactly what they did. So if you work with them, make sure you get all your money up front, man, because they will definitely run off on the plug.
Free game.
But the Nationals, man, as far as competitiveness, man, they get a lot of different kids. It's a variety of different teams. So outside, they may not have the most competitive, they're gonna have the most teams. It's in Atlanta. All-Star game is here in DFW.
Right.
So that's that comment. Next one. We got gotta be in the big youth. Age pure is hard. So that's Cletus. Big shout out to Cletus, North Texas Chiefs. Number 1 8U coach right there. Big shout out. And then we got somebody wants to get brought on the show. We got Charleston Turner. He wants the show invite, man. So what Charleston got to do to get on the show? He got
Tell
something
him what
to
you
say.
got to talk about, man. You know, so we can get you on the show if you got that hot topic, man.
All right, and then we got Charleston Turner. Not all coaches are good at making dogs. I love coaching them up. We got Des Washington. This is one this. I
What'd he
believe
say?
in this comment right here. I believe. Hold on, let me put the camera back on Calvin for the reading of this comment right here.
Man, what old Dez at? Well, Dez, don't you supposed to be at work or something, man?
Boy, you should have stayed on the Titans, man. It was looking good. Y'all, man, I think it was a game that y'all lost versus Bullet. That was a good looking game, man. Y'all looked good. Y'all was only a couple
Last
kids.
year.
Yeah, y'all was a
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
kids away. And I believe for a fact, if y'all on that Titans team, y'all are competitive right now for trying to take that division.
Yeah, they Titans, man. Last year they need the weakest league on they need a O-line, bro. And I think that's the issue with the Titans this year. The O-line is always. It's hard to build the O-line.
It's hard to recruit with your star leaving though. You
Yeah.
feel me?
but at the same time, man, I be telling people without that O line, man, hey, coaches, I just put that in my coaches group. I hate to say it on there. I hate to say it on here, man. I just told my coaches that in the group last night, and then now one of them really responded. I say, man, the hardest thing to do is try to have a good quarterback, or you have a good running back and think they're gonna do anything without an O line, bro.
Yeah, they need it.
You can have Marshall and Lynch in the backfield, and if you ain't got no O line, bro, it's nothing. If you ain't got nobody up there blocking, everybody running for their life.
Them 5 kids is the most important kids on the team.
So at the end of the day, you can't even look at your running backs or look at your quarterback and see how good they are because you ain't got nobody to protect. So they looking like trash.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to come to first. You can't say, well, he ain't a good running back. Well, you ain't got no O-line.
Right.
To even block for him to see if he can get the jugging.
Right.
And it's like a lot of people, coaches don't understand that. A lot of coaches, period, don't understand that shit start in the trenches.
They do.
That shit, I'd rather have a great O-line in an okay running back or an okay quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I can get some plays out. But you got a point, bro. You got to have an
Yep.
O-line, bro.
Now we got Anderson Tremont. Ball star might be better at wide receiver DB than quarterback, and I understand when people say that, but in Little League, where your quarterback in most offenses, the primary playmaker is the quarterback,
Right.
which basically makes him a running back. He's doing everything but
Right.
wide receiver position. Even if you don't plan on your son being a quarterback the entire time, I understand why certain people are putting their kid at quarterback. They get the ball in their hands. You make more plays.
And that's exactly why I wanted to play quarterback. I looked at the athlete that he is, bro, and I said, at quarterback, he got the ball in his hand every snap. If you the best athlete on the field, you need the ball in your hand every snap. You know what I'm saying? So that was my motivation in letting him play quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
But every kid if you notice every kid now want to be a receiver anyway.
Yeah.
You got if you go anywhere, you have like 100 kids talking about receiver.
Yeah,
you might
because
have
you gotta
two,
be
three-
lame as
You
a
might have
quarterback.
2-3
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
yeah,
you know what I'm
because
saying? In Texas anyway, they say
The receivers
California.
in that
produce-
buzz. I mean, you gotta look at it's YouTube's. You don't really have that many where it's dimes and all that. You got them lining up right. Say you got them lining up, locking each other up. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
That's
more
what they doing.
glorified
It's just
position.
glorified position, man.
Yeah,
right
with
now.
wide receiver.
It's a lot of clap behind the wide receiver.
Yeah. So you was willing to let him play wide receiver, any position, and that's a great thing because I don't see I see a lot of people saying, well, if he can't be quarterback, and that's what I thought too. Like before I met you, I was thinking like it was either quarterback or nothing.
Right.
And that's why I wanted you on the show to tell your side because I didn't know that.
Well,
man.
not with the DEA thing. With the DEA thing, I said he could have played athlete. He could have played anywhere. We just wanted to be a part of the experience. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to be a quarterback. We knew Lil Mike was there. You know what I'm saying? And but had I had some say in that whole situation, bro, I would have kept Brax. You know what I'm saying? He would have been a quarterback. I would have probably let Lil Mike play running back.
Yeah.
He'll bad running back, you know what I'm saying? That's me, you know what I'm saying? And I know some folks might not agree with that, but like Brass would have been a quarterback And when they was with, they both played with SCD when they was 8, right? Before the team broke up.
Him and Lil Mike.
Yeah, him and Lil Mike played together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they had Lil Mike playing because we came up. Mike was already there. You know what I'm saying? So we joined that squad, right? He was their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I would have had Braxton playing quarterback then, and I would have had Lil Mike playing running back. That's how I would have did that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Why not have both of these kids on the same team? They both dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. And for sure, like I say, we all have our own opinion, but like I say, a lot of people try to get mad about opinions. That's your opinion, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you done made Ball Star who he is, regardless of what people say.
Right.
You done took out your time, you done put a lot into him. But then also I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about today's football, like the weather. Like this weekend, everybody shut down except I think North Texas. Like didn't nobody play football this weekend because of the weather. How y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like it got softer, or do you feel like they controlling the narrative?
I kind of feel like that. It may be the situation where maybe the cities want to like they're trying to protect like the field. They don't want the field to get all chopped up and damaged. You know what I'm saying? So that may have something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But
because the show can't be the kids' well-being, because we was playing in 110-degree weather, you know what I'm saying? Like, on turf, where...
So this might be a city thing. This might be a city thing.
What's the excuse about the turf fields?
Right.
Yeah. We got turf fields, so...
But I hope they ain't cancel games because of rain, bro. That's some soft shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's
What I would think. Because somebody hit me and was like, man, you got to bring up the weather situation because... Think about this, you know, a lot of us is in that shotgun singing, so they saying, okay, well, with that rain, the cold, a lot of that would have been some upset teams.
Yeah.
Man, play football.
You know,
if ain't no lightning in the sky, play football.
That's how we came up. We played football whether it was lightning in the sky. I mean, if it wasn't no lightning, we were playing snow. And them the games we kind of remember, you know, in the snow and stuff. So that was my whole thing. I was like, man, why we didn't play football this weekend, man? Because like I said, I feel like a lot of teams would have got upset, especially in that shotgun formation.
Right.
With them babies. You know, they still kids.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I want to see how y'all felt about that. Do y'all feel like we should have played this weekend?
Soft as Charmin.
Yeah, soft. That's soft, man. I think we should have played football.
Yeah. We could have worked something out at some turf fields. Like, I understand the grass thing.
And even last night, Friday night was the Duncan Minnesota game. I'm like, man, play football.
Why they cancel that?
If it's no lightning, they shouldn't. Because it's
the
what
rain.
you said, bro. It's
We'll
because
play
all
football.
these teams are shotgun spread, and a dry football makes it easier for them to
Finesse the game.
finesse the game, make it look like that.
Duncanville Soto should have played Friday night and all the damn rain. It should have played.
Yeah.
Even if ain't no fans in the stands, play football.
Yeah.
Ain't no lightning in the sky, play football.
Nah, for real.
And then what are we preparing them for? Because when they get to college, and you got to go play an up north team,
Right.
And it's...
so you just
Or
automatically
what if you
take
playing
the
up
L?
north? What if you get a scholarship up north?
Yeah, well, if you get a scholarship up north, what you gonna do? So I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah, so I think a lot of it about controlling the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just my opinion. You know, like I said, because a lot of these teams that are in that shotgun, and it's hard to snap that ball when you in that rain, baby.
Right.
You know, you gotta get underneath that center.
Right.
You know, so
We got a comment for you, Dre. They want to know, man, what's your prediction for this Saturday? This day is Washington coming right at you for the DFW Ravens playing them 6U TNS Cougars out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Dez, what was the prediction last time, baby? What was it? Same thing. But we gonna come prepared, man. You know, we come to play ball. You feel me? We ain't gonna stop them babies over there at the Ravens. They play.
They been practicing against 8U. They ready.
I mean, they fly to the ball. To be honest with y'all, I think 6U that has over there in Texas Sport that had some of the most competitive games.
Most parity. Hey,
Be honest with you, Dez, we didn't have some competitive games. Against y'all, it was 6-0. Bully 6-12. SED 12-0. It ain't been no blowout games against nobody. Even when we played 10-this, we went to overtime.
You know I
So,
like that division.
It ain't been no blow. I think 6U one of the competitive levels over there that really we not giving us credit over there because, like I said, we ain't had no blowout games. Everybody games was like 6-point league, and they say SED 6U the best.
Yeah.
Shit, they ain't win number 12. They beat y'all by 12. They beat us by 12.
Hey, bro, the 6U division in Texas sports is probably the most entertaining and most has the most parity in probably any division in probably youth sports. And first, you gotta give 2 shout outs to 2 people. You know what I'm saying? They both my boys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Killer Cam and shout out to Hardy, because by them switching teams, they made everybody else switch teams, and all the teams got mixed up. So nobody got a chance to make a powerhouse. Usually what happens, you 6U, somebody get all the good kids together.
Well, NCD did. They got Oak Cliff. They got the Oak Cliff Titans 6
But
years.
then look, Hardy and Killer Cam start moving around, and kids start following. You had kids that went to the Titans, and they left.
Well,
Some
Mr.
kids
Touchdown,
stayed,
when Mr. Touchdown went over there, they
Yeah.
kind of completed that CD6U. He that's a good kid over there, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't play against him. He didn't play. He really like put them over the tip of the scale when he went over there to SCD6U. But like I say, 6U in Texas sport been very competitive this year. You really can't say what's gonna happen Saturday, because like I said, we come to play ball, but we went to overtime with TNS, and I think y'all went to overtime too, Dez, with TNS, and TNS was a good 6U team. So like I said, we come to ball out, but I think if it rained this Saturday, somebody in trouble in that shotgun offense, Dez. That's what I think. I think if it rained this weekend, somebody in trouble in this shotgun offense.
Hey man, right as Evans jumps in here with Bullet Academy.
Talk to us, Bullet. I like Bullet over there too. Hey y'all. Hey, say Calvin say y'all got a shot, man, over there.
We consider it.
He say he considering Bullet, man.
Yeah. Braxton had to play receiver, but he went that.
I wish Bullet was closer to us, man. We allowed to take that drive, man. Bullet, I like the organization. I like it, bro. I like Bullet, man.
They just right down the street from us, man.
I like Bullet.
In Rowlett.
Yeah.
So what y'all want to go on to your next subject?
Yeah. Next subject.
All right, let me make sure Calvin on camera before I slide him back on here. So, man,
Dwayne said it was lightning like crazy Friday night. It was.
well, no, I don't know, man. Maybe over in Dallas County.
Maybe
You know, we
that-
in Tarrant
we
County.
from Tarrant County. It was
But
like.
that, really, what we need to address
I
is
was
why
there.
did we cancel our stuff over
Yeah,
here?
yeah. Why did we
It ain't that much
cancel?
in
Why did we
Tarrant
cancel in Fort Worth? Dwayne, that's what we had. We asked him why did we cancel in Fort
I
Worth.
think it was worse for them over there.
Yeah, it was only person. Shout out to North Texas over there. The Rams, the DFW Wildcats, the Riverside. All of them, man, they play football. They play football this weekend. Matter of fact, I seen one of their coaches say, "Hey, bring a change of clothes, cause we balling." Coach, that was Coach Anthony said that. Yeah, bring your baby some clothes, cause we balling out here this
You right.
weekend. So you know,
They ain't worried about getting wet.
Dad said it's that shotgun on me.
ball finna be wet as hell. You hear me?
Ball finna be wet. It's over. That's the next comment. All right, man. Well, let's get. So our next subject was, since we've got a youth football father in here, man. Let's talk about, man, little league fathers, man. The difference between success and failure. So, man, I'll let you, the host, take it away.
I mean, I'm a little league father, so at the end of the day, man, the success part is staying out here day in and day out, you know, helping them get to where they need to be. How you feel, Calvin? What's your success?
I agree. Yeah, you got to be hands on, man. You
Yeah.
got to be 100% hands on. You know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You got to be a driving force. I mean, you got to be a driving force because the kids are only as successful as how far they push. You rarely see a kid that got that own and don't get me wrong, there's kids out there that got their own motivation, they got their own drive. But it's when you can mold that and push behind that, like you said, how you said Ball Star, he said he already want to do it.
Right,
So that's to me as a coach, that's 60% of the fight right there is the want to.
Right.
That's something you can't coach.
Right.
You can't train it. You can't make them. They have to just want to even start to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But a father is impeccable. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Because the coaches, what's the biggest saying? What we always say? We only got 2 hours. We only got them for 2
We only
hours.
got 2 hours.
So we can't work. So a lot of kids will fall to the wayside if and a lot of kids fall to the wayside that don't have those active parents, because it's not a lot of, and I'm not gonna say no knock at the women, because it's not a lot of football mamas that
Right.
know football as much as they enjoy
Right.
football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here's my thing of being a sports dad, man. It's like my son, he's 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He a kid. When he first started playing ball, he was 6, 7, 8, 9. He don't know the business side of it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm an adult. I know how to get in there. I know the path. You know what I'm saying? You want to play college football, college baseball, play MLB baseball. I know how to get you there. You don't know that. You 10 years old.
sure.
You just a kid that love ball. But he don't know the business side. So that's where me as his dad come in. I know how to get him there. So my thing is, you play ball, I'm gonna be in the background handling that background shit. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get you there. I know how to get you recruited. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get you there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I know what it's gonna take for you to get there, but you don't know that. And see, when I was a kid, I wish I had, and this is gonna sound crazy, but if I'd have known as a kid what I know now, I would have played pro ball. You know? But I was a kid. It couldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I have the knowledge. I know what it takes to get him there. He don't. So my job is, let me get you there. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure you on the right path. Let me make sure I set you up to succeed.
Sure, right.
You just play ball.
Yeah, we got to do that with our kids because I think it'll be a lot more successful people if we knew then when we were young enough, able-bodied enough, and on the rise to know that if we knew then what we knew now, you know how many millionaires we'd have.
But as a kid, you can't know.
Yeah,
That's where your dad come in.
Exactly,
As a kid, you can't know. So your dad have to step in and handle that.
For sure, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
So would you ever become a coach? Like if they ever asked you to, would you ever step on the coaching board?
You
coach, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah,
For sure.
absolutely, yeah. Last year, I've always, like I said, I coach for my kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like last year with the Titans, it's like I just want to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is I like to get video. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that coaching. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, but like with the Titans last year, I wasn't an official coach, but like I would I would coach in practice, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I'm at practice, I might as well help. You know what I'm saying?
for
So
sure.
I would get out there every practice and I would coach kids up. You know what I'm saying? But on game days, I'm a parent. You know what I'm saying? On the sidelines, you know what I'm saying? Filming. Right.
sure.
So I didn't want to officially coach last year because I want to be a parent, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Same thing this year. Didn't want to officially coach. Just want to be a parent. You know what I'm saying?
So why? So let me ask you this question. I didn't want to jump from subject, so I know we're running out of time. Why do you think people bring so much hate towards a kid in a father trying to just get his kid in the right situation? Why do you think so many people hate?
It just comes with the territory, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like a politician, bro. Half the people gonna hate you, half gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? It just comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna love you.
So do it ever bother you?
Nah.
You don't ever bother you?
Nah, we don't pay no mind, bro. We just got the blinders on, looking straight ahead. We don't pay no mind. Cause I understand it come with it, bro.
For sure.
You gonna have haters. That means you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't.
So do you ever catch? And I know you do have some dirty coach. Do you ever catch people trying to intentionally target or get a highlight off Braxton, like type thing?
I ain't never
encountered
caught there,
it?
bro. But like we don't. You know, I understand like dirty hits can happen, like
For sure.
hits out of bound, that kind of that's never happened. But as far as between them lines, bro, we don't. He a baller. You know
he
what
a
I'm saying?
baller, for sure.
He know how to play football. He know how to protect himself. So we don't.
Ain't worried about
We
that.
ain't worried about that.
For sure.
Not on the field. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we just letting the people know that we ain't worried
Yeah,
about.
we ain't
We ain't worried about when hats go on, clack and get the hat.
Yeah,
you know what
we
I'm
ain't worried
saying?
about that. You know what
So
I'm
for
saying?
sure, for sure.
He gonna go out there and he gonna bang too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Yeah, ain't nothing soft about him, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, for
Straight
sure.
dog, you know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
like I say, I be reading the comments and things like that. Like I say, man, I would just be looking at like some things you just can't aim it as a kid, as a grown man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's still a kid. He having fun out here,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? He having fun. He becoming himself. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to ask this question. I don't mean to cut you off. This is a question I want to ask. Do you feel as if sometimes that he pays for his father's sins when it comes to that? Like, or I'm talking about, is this far, not even as far as like something happening or somebody saying something, but like the
Right.
animosity or not him not getting the fair shot at being having that top spot because nah, man, we ain't finna deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, matter of fact, with the DA situation, do you feel like there's something that like if they, you know, did he pay for that?
Yeah, but the same. But look, a similar, almost exact same situation happened with SED. You know what I'm saying? He was basically kind of kicked off that team. We got through the season, you know what I'm saying? But it was at the end of the season, bro. It was a bunch of bullshit and nonsense about him coming back and me not. They wasn't like one to let me coach. You know what I'm saying? That next season. You know what I'm saying? It was so we dealt with that shit with SED. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he catches some flack. You know what I'm saying? But You know,
It ain't nothing y'all
It
can't
ain't
handle.
nothing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this before we get off here. I was reading, like I said, I just be reading. I don't too much get involved. You'll never see me just going tip for tap with these boys on the internet. That ain't my thing. But I had seen some stuff where they said, I guess you and one of the coaches had got into it or whatever the case might be.
With what team?
What team was that?
Havoc.
It was with who?
Havoc.
Was it with Havoc? Dez, come on in here, nigga. Come on. Was it when you was at the park or something? It was. I was reading. Was that Havoc? I don't think that was Havoc.
Man, we was doing the.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, let me speak on it. We when he was 8 with AAU, they did the D1 All American All Star
I never knew what team it was.
All Star game, right?
Okay.
And that's Christopher Carey event, right?
Oh, Havoc. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's a Havoc
Oh yeah.
founder,
Affiliate.
right?
Yeah.
But that
I mean.
D1 All American
Yeah.
football tournament. That's his deal, right? So we was gonna do the D1 thing. They did the tryout, right? He
Exactly.
made the squad or whatever. And they was he a quarterback, and it was some daddy ball shit going on with that. But they was trying to let him play receiver.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have minded that, you know what I'm saying? But it was how they was going about it, you know what I'm saying? It was like they wasn't giving him a shot at quarterback, right? It was like they were just gonna automatically let him play receiver.
Dez, get your Havoc people in here right now.
So I didn't have a
Well,
problem with playing
D1 people. D1
Yeah,
people.
I didn't have a problem with Brad playing receiver, bro, but it was how
We
they was
love the
going
Havoc
about
Mouse.
it, right? They wasn't getting him a fair shot to play quarterback, right? I wasn't with that. See, I know bullshit when I see it, especially when it comes to my son, because I dealt with it when I was a kid,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So any bullshit, when it comes to my son, I ain't having it, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I don't do the political shit. I don't do the mistreatment. I don't do none of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So it just looked like a
I
bullshit
feel you.
situation, bro. Nah,
I
we
feel
not
you.
we not playing.
I'm
So
telling
they
you,
so they
I'm
wasn't letting them start.
They wasn't giving him no reps.
Hey, who was just talking about?
They wasn't
So,
giving him a
Who?
shot.
Hey,
to earn a
I was
job.
just in here screaming
So
about this.
why so they let him make the team.
Yeah, he made the team.
He made the team, but they basically wasn't gonna even use him.
They was gonna use him probably at receiver
Bro,
or some
that shit
shit.
crazy.
They had a
Okay.
couple. Well, matter of fact, one of the kids who was
Should have
playing
rolled Team
quarterback
Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying?
was a Havoc kid,
Okay.
right? So
It was who?
a Havoc kid.
A Havoc kid.
Yeah,
Okay.
was that quarterback, and then another kid was that quarterback.
So is that why all the Havoc coaches be the coaches of the D1? Dez, come talk to me, man.
Oh,
No, I'm
man.
just playing. I'm
So,
just high side
uh,
with y'all, man.
So another
I'm
kid
just
was
high
that
side.
quarterback, you know, Pip, Ace P Jr., Coach Pip, DFW Ravens back then, right? His regular season quarterback was one of the quarterbacks, right? They was coaches for the D1 team, right? So my kid was the odd kid out. He just went.
Also, your kid didn't have no coach there to take his offense type.
They wasn't giving him the shot.
You know that's what I always been scared of.
bro. We ain't doing that,
Man,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
say
Because
salute
in reality, you kind of it's kind of hard if a coach already know what this kid can do, and you already got your okay, I'm the coach of this
Right.
D1 team, but I brought this kid.
Right. That's
Of
what
course,
it was.
I'm gonna let
You
this
gonna
kid.
favor
I know what this kid
you
can
gonna
do
favor
versus
your
that's my kid.
That's your kid, yeah.
You know what
That
I'm
was the
saying?
situation with D1, bro. So we didn't do that. We pulled him off that team, bro. We ain't doing that because it was the shit seemed political to me.
Yeah.
And they were denying.
So they weren't got kind of physical. That's where I was going to. Did things ever get kind to? Have you ever been into any physical altercation?
It's just a bunch of Facebook bullshit, bro. But we was actually taking the uniform back to Curry. They was practicing one Sunday, so we was taking the uniform back. He was gonna refund my money, right? And it was just a situation where Curry had exchanged some words with my kid's mom, you know what I'm saying? It was just a bunch. Me and Curry cool to this day, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. He got a good organization.
Yeah,
He
people
good-
get caught up in this
Nah,
Facebook
for
shit,
sure.
bro, you know what I'm saying?
For
People,
sure.
it's like the Facebook you and the real world you sometimes don't match up, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what I want to do. That's why I said, man, I'm gonna have Calvin on the show, like I said, because I wanted to see, not to talk about Brad, but we know who Brad. I want to talk about the man that put all this into the kid. Sometimes we forget that, man, this kid would never be this if it wasn't for this man here. And I wanted to get my own look at what type of man you was instead of, because when I see it on Facebook, especially on DFW Uncut, they going in. Man, he switched his kid. He da. So I wanted to get you the stage to be able to say, man, this is why we doing it. This is what pushes me. My daddy wasn't there. And then,
I would say to, you know what I'm saying, the haters, bro, like don't hate, man. Like emulate. You know what I'm saying? Like be like me. Not trying to boast and brag on, but I think I'm doing a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Don't
I
hate.
mean,
Don't
I
hate.
started. I mean, to be honest with you, like you done built a great kid.
Yeah.
You done built a great kid. I mean, if we gonna hate on Jay-Z if he give me the blueprint. We gonna hate on Donald Trump if he say, hey, this is the blueprint to get here.
I think
give me the blueprint.
I think a lot of folks got a problem with the ball star character, bro. I can see how it probably comes off as maybe overly confident, cocky, arrogant. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought that's what you supposed to be. What
exactly.
Deion Sanders
Prime
is.
time.
Yeah, we both said it.
You know,
I
I
mean,
mean, prime time. You know what I'm saying?
But the best athletes is cocky. Cause like I said, I don't know about everybody else, but I teach my son. My son better not walk in the house and tell me about another kid, how fast he is, how he get. Man, we'll go to war in there. We the best. I don't care if you did get me today. He got to get you every day. Every day he see you, he got to get you.
Right.
Until you get him.
Right.
That's our mentality.
Right.
You can't never tell me, nah, we better than everybody.
Right. Exactly.
We better than everybody, and that's how we live in my household.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you might not be, but you gotta play like that. You
gotta treat yourself. It's here.
It's mental. Yeah,
It's mental. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
real athletes, we know that.
Right.
Real athletes, like I say, real athlete daddies, we know that. The baseball player, the track, we know that. Okay, you got to go to college, and he might be better. But now I got to get your spot.
Right.
You
And
got my spot. I
And
got to
I'm
get
be
it.
real. A lot of people, every time you see, what's it called? Baby Gronk's dad post something on here.
Yeah.
Everybody jump in this post like, he wouldn't do this in Texas sports. He wouldn't do this in Texas sports. Why y'all hating on the man who could have stayed out in the suburbs and kept making the same videos Baby Gronk did, but he came down here and brought his kids to come play ball with y'all.
Right.
And
Nah,
then
for real.
then you crucifying him for doing the same thing that you begging Baby Gronk's dad.
Because they just want to, but in the end, they want to crucify him because
Yeah.
we got to prove a
They don't
point
wanna
that
see
your
you
kid
compete.
is
They
not
don't
who
bring
he
you-
say he is.
Exactly.
And salute to Baby Grump. Your kid is not who he say he is. But at the end of the day, man, you just got to be just a coward person to not want a kid to fulfill his dreams. Nigga, I want you to walk through this door and show me you everything that they say you is. White, black, Mexican. You see what I'm saying? If you really here for the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want Braxton to go make billions of dollars, take care of his family,
Right.
and then do the same thing you did and do the same. Then it might trickle down to where he might come back right here to these same areas, DFW,
And coach.
and bring something back to
Coach
our
these
kids.
yeah.
But we can't do that because we be so busy trying to knock each other down instead of pulling each other up the ladder. And that's what my free game our free game podcast is about, building.
Yeah, I want to see all these kids make it, bro.
You
Every
see
last
what I'm
one of them,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Every last one of them wants to make it, bro.
You know, so that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? We be so quick to talk about a kid, talk about a kid. Yeah, man, he got his faults. Who don't?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like your daddy did what he did, and my dad did what he did. You know, his daddy did what he did. We come from the generation where our dad, so we push so hard,
Yeah.
but they don't know the backstory
Yeah.
why we push, what motivates us, and that's why I say that story make a lot of sense.
For sure. That's why
That's
why even we was inspired to bring you on here just because when I went to looking you
It
up,
wasn't Braxton.
I was like, I
wasn't
went to
Braxton.
look. I was like, he do the same shit
Yeah,
we
we
be
do.
doing.
Yeah, that's what he
from
saying,
moving
you know?
our kids around, like from moving our kids to getting on our kids that we take it personally because nobody was there to take it personally for us.
Yeah, ain't no dad. With no dad around.
And we could have
Ain't
done a
even,
lot.
the neighbor them took care of us because we were good in sports.
Right.
But my cousin them took me to the game because, you know, and it's a lot of people that's like that. It's just like us, and they come from the same background. So now people might say, man, Calvin, you know, they didn't know that about Calvin.
Right,
you know, that's why he puts Braxton so hard.
Right,
This why Braxton
Oh,
is.
we got a bad,
you know,
bad boy in the comment too. Who we got in that comment section, man? Tell me who that
Let
is.
me see what we got.
Who is on yours? We
I
talk
talked
to us.
up.
Hold on, we got KD Crosley of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Texas Faith
Oh, that's why you
Warriors.
talking about.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Hey, that's
What's up,
definitely
really?
hate. LOL. Damn, what somebody else gotta really? Oh, you go ahead and read it, man. I'm gonna let you read it out. 'Cause
KD, spell it out, man.
It's that last one. It's cut off on my screen. Hold on, I think I can read it off the screen. It's just real small. Sorry, folks. I cannot see. Definitely hate. Damn, somebody else gotta say it in reality. If they could do it, then they would be doing it too.
You know, for sure.
Yeah,
for
as
sure.
far
So
as far yeah, because
he's saluting you because we don't.
Yeah.
If that was the case, we'll have 100 ball stars.
Exactly.
We got one ball star. We got one baby grunt. We got one whatever type of kid,
Bro,
Mr. You know what I'm saying? If everybody could do it, it was so easy. Why y'all not making
Bro,
it?
but here's the thing, bro. This is my observation, but a lot of these dads is absent, bro.
Yeah,
For sure.
That's a
Bro,
lot of
and
single
from a
moms.
coaches,
Yeah, a lot
from
of
a
dads-
coach's standpoint, I guarantee.
dads
But-
are absent.
but-
No, they're
but they-
absent and they there. They have football practice.
They-
They're absent during the week. and
Nah,
they can't.
they ain't
control
even
it.
at football
Yeah,
practice.
right.
They're not.
They're not.
Them mamas is bringing them up there.
So let me
Coaches
ask y'all a
having to go-
question though. Why do the football world crucify us so much though? The dad, the dude be there because it's always like, oh, you taking up for drip. You
Because
making
it's
you making
because we ain't
videos
go-
or you
Let me-
thinking about nothing
Can I
but
keep it
balls.
100?
Or like they
'Cause we
crucify
ain't
us
going
and
for
we
that
doing the right thing.
We're not going for that bullshit as fathers. You know what I'm saying? We see the kids that get mowed over and ignored. I'd be damned if you do it to mine. You see what I'm saying? We work too hard. And it'd be different. If I had a scrub, then we'll both let him down softly. You feel me?
Yep.
If I had a scrub, and I guarantee in a lot of fathers' opinion, oh, he ain't a scrub, even when he is a scrub. But when you know you got a stud, when he show up on these different stages and he still presents and puts on and do his thing, that's a stud, fam. I done took my sons all around the phone trying to see going from team to team. So I know what I got. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
They'll
not
stand up
gonna
in
let
any kennel.
I'm not there stand up in any kennel and fight with any dog. So why would I cut him short as a father by letting you cut him short as just the damn coach?
But I'm gonna
It's
say
crazy.
this: if the teams out, like I said, I didn't been around, but a lot of the teams they crucify the good fathers. They'll say that like I didn't. Man, they think they too good because he got money or the kid got this and this. And, you know what I'm saying? They crucify that point. And I'm saying I'm here. I'm a supportive father. I'm here through night through day. I don't drop him off. We got training facility. We do all of this, and we wake up and we do this every day. So why do you get crucified for being a great father to Boston? Because I never heard. I mean, I ain't. Most of the comments don't never be like, salute Kevin, man, for doing a good
You know
job
what's
with
crazy?
Braxton, man.
Off of what he said earlier, he's like he can't film and coach at the same time. I ain't never been in the league. The league try to tell me I can't film and coach, meaning I can't use my cell phone on the sideline to take clips of my son as I'm coaching. The league actually had an issue with it. I had coaches telling us be coaching and filming at the same. If I'm not on the field, what does that matter? So it's like little things.
Oh,
like
you wasn't on the field.
What?
I
No,
thought
from
you
the
was on
side.
the field.
I'm in the white. I'm on the sideline, zoomed in. They mad about that. I'm like, bro, take out your iPhone and zoom in. Like,
Nah, for sure,
where-
for sure.
or this is my thing is, and this is a big subject that I've been talking about on my personal stuff. Why, when you post the highlight of your kid, why people want to jump in and talk down, bro? If you feel like his son ain't what he is, post the highlight of your son smoking him. And if you can't, then shut up,
Yeah,
bro.
that's my thing with kids, man. Like say something positive or shut up, man. You know what
Nah,
I'm
that's
saying?
my thing, bro. That's
Talk
why I
about my
told
kids,
you.
man.
That's why when I hit
Leave
you,
the
man,
kids
I
out.
was hoping you go there and look. Bro, the thing with the kids, man, I just don't understand it. Like I say, at the end of the day, everybody say, well, we want these kids out of Dallas Fort Worth to be super. We want to be this. Well, if y'all see, like for instance with Boston, if he was this close, if y'all feel like he this good and he missing this, well, make the part that he missing, come feel it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Hit it
Instead
down.
of taking them down, and like I said, it's a lot of times, like you say, his name is bigger. But how can a 10-year-old baby name be bigger than the program? You got to be this little at home. You must don't wear no pants at home.
Right.
You feel me? You must ain't got no say so the dogs run over you. What? They got shit in your house right now. Say, oh, you ain't the boss. But then you come out here to Pee Wee where you the boss.
You know, yeah, and
You
that's
know
what
what I'm saying?
And that's where I be at
So-
when we hit the subject of the cussing and how you handle a kid. Man, if you don't step in your home and assert your authority, you know what I'm saying? The same way you step on it and talk crazy to these kids, but I see other coaches charging you up
But
all
you-
the time.
but you know
what
what's
I'm saying?
hey, you
you
know
can't
what's-
talk to no grown ass man like that, but you want to handle a kid.
But you know,
what I'm saying? It's
the
just-
crazy part is you can see grown-ups that actually have a natural hate for a kid. Like even when you bring your kid to a team, you can feel the like they just don't want to give your kid their props.
And
or
normally
they don't
it's
want to,
supposed to-
or they
normally
don't
come from
want
a
to.
parent. Normally
They don't
come
want
from
to. They
another
don't want to
parent. You know what I'm saying?
like how you saying when you brought them to the D1, you could just tell the vibes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy
It
that,
is crazy.
and then you gotta stand on something like, nah, this my son. Y'all ain't finna do that. You gotta come out of character. But then they say, oh, Drake crazy.
But I've always said, bro, if he was just Braxton Brown and not Boss Hog, like we wouldn't deal with a bunch of drama we deal with behind. But it come with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It come with being Boss Hog. I get that.
But what has the kid did that was so wrong?
Nothing. all the hate is directed toward me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because you popping your,
that's why I asked
popping
you
your
that. Do
shit.
you think
Because you popping your shit for the time and shit.
That's
So
why I
because
asked you that question.
because I'm popping my shit as Calvin Brand. My son is my son.
No,
that.
it's deeper
weird,
than that
bro.
because you proud of your son.
Yeah, I'm
People
saying
is
we,
mad at you.
but I thought that's what y'all wanted us to. I
Not
thought
'cause
America
you- not
wanted
'cause you
us
not
to
there.
be great fathers.
Right.
I thought that's what y'all was saying. We wasn't fathers, and we
Right.
left our kids. Now we here, and we saying, hey, we did a good job for our kids. Now we still bad.
Right.
Now because we won't let y'all just do them any kind of way, throw them to the side. We still bad fathers. We still bad black men.
Yeah, man.
And I love my white man and my Mexican man, all that. But I'm just saying, we bad.
The
men.
angry black man.
We the angry black man, but we the selfish dads because we saying, hey, now look what you got. You got a dog, but you're using them wrong.
And the same cast that's hating on me is loving baby grunt dad. You know what I'm saying? That's the weird part about it. You know what I'm saying? He get love, we get hate.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because baby Grunk Dad is completely out their way. You in their
Yep.
face giving them hell.
You here.
They can sit back and speculate what we would do
They
and what we
cannot
could
so-
do,
and
but
that's-
they got to really break
and
the
that's
ball
what-
star because you in their face. You know
And
what I'm saying?
that's what I learned from kind of from baby Grunk father. Why even put your kid in their face sometime? Because you ain't gonna. It's a lose-lose situation. If he was to bring his son over here, then they still gonna talk about him. If he stay out their face, they still gonna talk about him. So now you just gotta say, what if? What if baby Grunk? What if he played? What if? All you can do is say, what if now? You get what I'm saying? Because they not gonna let you
It's
in.
not what up. Let's be real. Does anybody get mad at a kid who's like from DeSoto or is from like Oak Cliff when they decide to go to a private school, or you want to go to Dallas Christian, or if you decide to take your kid to Prestonwood? Are people gonna get mad at you for taking your kid to Prestonwood and helping them win a state championship, where the competition may not be as tough as playing in Duncanville? Nobody gonna say nothing. So why y'all getting mad at people if they taking the same approach in Pee Wee?
Because the Pee Wee, the narrative is about with the Pee Wee thing is the money. You get what I'm saying? It's the money, it's the politics. You see, with the politics, I mean, with the Pee Wee, okay, well, if you play in this certain league, your child got to be this certain type of caliber kid. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, so it's just a lot of hype and money I feel in the select, and Texas Sport definitely got a lot of competition. They do make. I mean, I love playing over there with my child. I ain't gonna lie, do have definitely competition, but the rah-rah is what I hate the worst, because the rah-rah makes a guy that's a stand-up guy end up in a penitentiary.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? The way they be hooping and hollering and talking crazy, man, ain't nobody finna. Nah, man, we going to jail or hell today. You pick which one. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely love the competition, and that's why I'm here telling people, hey, man, y'all ain't got to be so. You know what I'm saying? The words ain't got to be so bad towards a man that's just saying, here, man, I'm just here to pop my stuff about how good my son is, or whatever the case might be.
Here, Mr. Pop his shit himself. Katie done jump back in there and talk about some. You gotta say damn what everybody else saying. Just,
What
you
is
know,
that?
you gotta say damn what everybody else saying. Just jump. You know what I'm saying?
But KD. So let's talk
He
about
do
KD.
that. He do that.
KD do a
Hey,
dance.
he don't care. He gonna
He gonna celebrate the shit out of it.
But us in Fort Worth, we can talk about KD a little bit. Us in Fort Worth crucified the Faith Warriors kinda. You know what I'm saying? Because they came out, they popped their stuff, and KD
Not at first. Not at first. When they first came in, because it was a little
But
quiet.
they wasn't making no
It was a little
noise.
quiet.
When they started
As
making
soon
noise.
as KD start popping his shit,
Yeah.
that's what the problem is. Because the thing about it is you gotta be quiet and humble to you know what I'm saying, for them to go on and you know what I'm saying, and he turned up and start popping his shit. Now it's a lot that puts you a target on your back. So now Texas Faith Warriors is literally running around with that target on their back because they put it there. You know what I'm saying?
But he waited till he was ready though.
And
That's the difference.
a lot of people say
But
that
I
he should
feel
have
like
waited
the-
longer.
but I
And
feel
a lot
like
of
the-
people
I
say
feel
that
like
he
the
should have
city-
waited longer.
I feel
But
like
mean,
the-
when you ready, you ready.
No, but I still feel like the city, us from the city, regardless of the beat, like out here in Forward, the incident, we should have had his back. Because when we know for sure that everybody out there want to pop, everybody from D, they want to pop him.
Yeah.
But I feel like we should have stood 10 toes down behind the Faith Warriors and said, nah, we standing behind it.
But you know what it is?
And because they was come, man, he was getting all these folks kids. Man, they was out here recruiting.
It's because the whole brand. the whole brand. They put it, and
They
then
had
they
the
took
look.
it straight. They
Had
had
the
the
look,
look,
the drip.
They took it to social media, and
Video.
you got to think his wife, social media like the person. He's a social media. You know what I'm saying? So what they did, and then he actually played football at a height where you could respect it. You know what I'm saying? And then he was a who's who in high school. So it was a lot of shit that played a factor in his success, and it was fast. It was real rapid. So with that being said, a great rise can be an even greater fall.
But you know what it is?
You feel what I'm
too?
saying?
It's when you have somebody like KD who's young and who come in. Look, what they've been out for 3 years.
Man, he been
and
out
you go
3
from
years.
you go from the Pakistani printed on jerseys to like y'all one of the nicest dressed teams in the Metroplex.
Shit,
You do
too.
that within 3 years. Same thing with the Chiefs. Y'all came in. They got some of the if
Yeah.
you look at the quality, bro, that make the
But
old,
you know,
Say that
KD,
with the
KD,
That's
KD, but like I said, in the stick on like with Ballstar and with Braxton and his father, KD is a father though.
Yep.
I respect. I don't care about the youth football. I don't really care about none of that. At the end of the day, he a young black father
That built the empire.
To build the
Rest
empire,
in peace.
but he got sons.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And
it is?
they ball out.
This is the reason why they hate. Is because you putting pressure on them old heads who've been telling you your jersey's ugly because we can't afford it, and you looking like, bro, how they can afford it? Or we playing at this ugly field because this is all the fields that are available. And you see Faith Warriors got a turf field every weekend. They a new squad. So when you got the new squads popping up, having things, having blow up tunnels, having all this stuff. Now you looking like, dang, I'm paying you all this money. Where all our stuff at? You've been telling us we're not paying enough fees to get this.
Yeah.
I know how much he told me I got to pay to go over there. How y'all not doing it? And that's why some of the hate that he get.
Yeah. So, but shout out to Faith Warriors, KD, man. Keep popping your stuff, like I say.
Oh,
And,
it's 2 years, not 3 years. My bad.
So
Oh, he corrected you. I
keep
knew
popping
he
your
did.
stuff, man. But like I say, with Calvin, man, I support all the black fathers, man. White fathers, Mexican, all fathers. I support them, and I don't ride down on them because it's hard being a father, man. Them long days, every game ain't a good day. Even I know with me, I always say my oldest boy. I think he ain't done that. I think he had three touchdowns Saturday. I still was hollering from the stand, man. You could have did something better. Cause I still feel like I can push you farther and farther and farther. So they not there on them drives home where you telling him this and this or whatever the case might be. So it's easy to bash Cam, and he ain't perfect. I ain't perfect, you know. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be harder for y'all to help him succeed or help his child succeed. That's gonna be the good thing about it. If you can help him succeed instead of always criticizing, man. And like I said, what was the next topic? Or
Oh man, well just got off of Little League Fathers, man. We did the weather, and what else we got? Oh, now we did how much is too much football, and man,
yeah, we close.
Listen. yeah, we about to close. Our last one is leagues, man. What
Okay.
league is best for you?
So what league you felt like was the best league you done been in?
Hands down, Texas sports.
Man, they said it right here, man. Don't y'all just be thinking we riding down on y'all Texas sport. Jeremy, we know you by the book, man. You my boy. I can, boy. Jeremy gonna read me my right. Hey, man, man, you know it gotta be Jeremy by the book, but they compete. They compete over there. They do compete over there in Texas sport, man.
Now, there's other leagues, man, that I've heard about, haven't played in them, you know what I'm saying, MD1 and it's a couple more, man, you know what I'm saying, but we just kind of, we did the Texas sports thing because that's where the best compete, so that's
Sure.
they model, you know what I'm saying, so let's see what it's about, you know what I'm saying.
So you thinking about going back there?
Think about it, man. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, we definitely will be in. It's gonna be Texas sports or rec ball. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's Texas sports or
So you don't think he done got enough competing to where he need to be? Then he can go back to over there and rec?
He has.
Yeah, so he could go. You could even see.
Bro, I've actually thought about shit letting him not even play next year. You know what I'm saying? Just
Really?
spend the whole year training for middle school. Yeah, I've thought about that. Cause he ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't need no more game action.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's
As
been-
long as you keep him sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might not even play next year level ball. You know what I'm saying? We might just spend the whole football season training. You know what I'm saying? For 7th grade.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an option.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, we got Calvin on the show, man.
Well, I mean, really on these leagues, bro. This is one thing I do think we need to get right is the leagues need to be based off of what's best for your kid. Now, a lot of y'all seeing Texas sports and you seeing all that hidden and popping circumstance and blow up tunnels, but you know the soft kid that you raised. Stop bringing your soft kids over to these select leagues and ruining the fun for the
Right.
killers.
That's real talk. That's
Some
real
of these
talk.
parents, we done brought our kids. We not in rec league because they got a weight limit.
But you know
Our
what?
kids can't run the football
But you know,
over
but
there.
it's like telling, man, ain't nobody turning down no dollar.
I'm not telling the league,
You see
I'm
what I'm
telling the
saying?
parents.
No,
I know
I'm
the league
saying-
gonna take the money.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
when your
talking to
son
the-
gets smashed in
the
Texas
teams, too.
sports, don't come on the internet crying about how they dirty hits. And no, bro, no. You brought your little job. Man, you know when you got with that beautiful light-skinned woman, you was gonna produce this little pretty curly-haired little boy, bro. He not ready for war
Look,
right now.
It
You
ain't, just,
know.
it ain't just bringing them to Texas support. It's letting them play select ball, period.
Period.
You got a bunch of red kids playing quote-unquote select ball.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go play rec. Your son ain't ready for this. Go play rec.
And it's not even that. It's that if you're not to a certain level, select coaches is not gonna raise your level. They're not
But
gonna
can I
coach
tell
you up.
y'all
They
something?
recruiting
Can
to
I
go to
tell y'all
nationals.
something though? The crazy part about the game, and I want y'all to get this for real. Like, get this on a free game. I'm finna give y'all some free game. A lot of the talented kids that's with these select teams, these coaches can't coach, and they not gonna. Your kid is not gonna progress.
Exactly.
He playing off a straight talent, bro. I promise you, I have been a ram, bro. I have been a ram.
That's what I call it. Pimping talent.
I have been a
Pimping
ram.
talent.
When I
It's
tell
hard
you
to make a dog.
that just because your kid got talent on this certain team,
He ain't
that
been
coach,
coached up. He ain't
that
been
coach
coached
is
up.
not giving him nothing
Right.
that he gonna use in middle school or high
Exactly.
school,
Exactly.
man.
Or anything that's gonna
But-
prove his game. Like he's
Right.
not gonna develop. He's gonna do is he's gonna get to exercise the skill set he already has.
And we feed
you know what I'm
into-
saying? They're not adding or
We
pouring
feed
into the
into the
kid.
same thing because that's what I mean about if you
They
are-
don't even teach kids hoes no more.
Yep. If
Just
you
straight zone, run left, run
Exactly.
right.
So look, if I got an 8-year-old running back and he's not really a select kid, and I got him in a select league, and then I take him to a select team that's not teaching him hoes, tell him to run left
Yeah,
and right,
yeah.
and then he not getting to play because he's not up to a select level. And then I'm just on the internet complaining and talking about how my son getting hit on special teams. That's on me as a parent because if I took him to the rec team,
Right.
the rec team got up. They thirsty for kids.
But
They
the-
gonna pour into
But,
them.
hey,
'cause
but
they
the
wanna
crazy
keep the
part,
kids
some of
up.
these rec kids can actually be a select player if
Yep.
they being taught.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He really got dog in him.
Right, right.
But if he, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all some more free game. A kid plays. I think me and you were talking about that. A kid plays as fast as the more knowledge he got of the game, the faster he can play.
Yep.
They just like if you studying for a test and they ask you to spell stop sign.
But if you've been
But if you
practicing-
know the word, okay, next up. So when a kid is not being coached up once again, you will never know if you got a dog right. You got to have another ball star sitting right here in front of you, but you don't know because, like I said, these coaches on these select teams, most of them can only. I said most. I didn't say all of y'all. Most can only coach dogs.
Dogs.
Or recruit, not even
Or
coach.
recruit dogs, bro.
And at that point,
You have a kid so
At that
big
point-
and so nice, and you had this big old kid over here, built up, fast. I swear to God, and the coach don't even know what to do.
But at
Can't
that-
even get him right.
But at that point, you ain't coaching. Like I said, you're not coaching. If you can't make the weakest kid on your team at least understand what the strongest kid on your team understand,
sure.
then you pimping dogs again. It's easy to pimp a dog. I can go, you the best, let me put all these stars on my team. I'm gonna tell y'all ass up. You ain't coaching. The kids are doing
I
the work.
actually think the red.
They're
I think
out-talenting everybody
I
else.
actually think a
It's
lot
not
of the
that you
red leagues are
out-coaching.
better.
Yeah, it's not that you out coaching. Your kids is out talented
Right.
the other kids.
Right.
Nah, for sure. Because at the same time, when you and we're gonna close this shortly, but at least with the reg world, they coming in with the understanding that these kids don't know.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
So they
Exactly.
teaching them
Shit.
down. Said
They got
HUD
it.
go on one, go on two. They teaching them the steps of it because
Fundamentals.
the fundamentals because we already know. Okay, these kids don't know football.
They behind, right?
They behind the ball.
You gotta coach them.
Okay, so but when I select, shit, all of y'all are Braxton. Go to line middle, go running back, you know,
'Cause it's
run a post.
'cause-
At the age of 5, he don't know what a post is. No, get out of my field. He's 5 years old, coach.
But it's where you're placing them. You placing them where where your kid need to be already ready to be selected to play on this team.
But how
versus-
do your kid already be ready at the age of 5 or 6, bro?
Hey, I'm gonna be real though, but
I mean, at the age, I'm just saying, at the age of 5,
Listen.
he just started walking when he was what,
Listen.
3?
Listen.
You want him to be ready at
Listen.
5? You want him to run a post route at the age of 5?
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. So look,
And remember it.
either they gonna have to come out the womb A natural
That's
dog.
why I say you just got to come out. And was
natural
Braxton
dog. Was
just
he a
natural,
natural dog?
or did you have to teach him
Nah, he was natural.
the drop
Yeah.
steps? Did you still have to teach him the
natural
drop
dogs
steps
in
and
the
stuff like
train
that?
with,
Yeah,
man.
it's got to you
It's
yeah,
natural dogs in the
Yeah,
train.
they want him to come out 3-step drop. Huh?
Yeah, nah,
These coaches don't even want you. You got to come ready to go.
Yeah, because at the select level, man, they already looking at you to at least be at a certain level of skill set. When you go to the rec world, so-called rec, they start at 0. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's fair for everybody all around the board. But when you coming into that select world, I don't give
So,
a damn.
here's
if
a
it's 5
question
people.
for you.
You need to be right here at least.
So are you glad
as a
you started
5-year-old.
out in the rec world?
Yeah. Because I
Would you recommend that?
Yeah, definitely recommend it. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? 'Cause I don't want
yes.
to put too much on them too fast. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you do. So
You hear that,
I'll
parents?
start.
You hear that,
Braxton
parents?
father, Calvin Brown. His advice is to start us our kids
Start
out
them
in
in
rec
rec
ball.
ball.
And I agree with you.
No, I agree with him too.
I
To be
agree
honest,
with you.
It's some kids right now who quit football altogether because their parents put them in Texas sports off the rip.
Yeah.
So they got
They
burned out.
They was on 5U flag, or they was 6U, and they probably should have been on a traditional team and got that extra year. Of
Man,
flag,
I just
and
seen
they
where
all
kids
roughed
ain't even
up,
playing,
and
ain't even
want it
playing
no
this
more.
year, and parents yanking them off the team. But what do you expect when the score 6-0, 6-6?
But my
You know,
thing with Braxton
in
is,
Texas
man,
sports.
like I said, I wasn't going to even put him in select ball until he turned 9. That was the original plan. You know what I'm saying? He was going to play rec ball 6, 7, and 8. And then I figured he would be ready for select ball, you know what I'm saying? But then once I put him in select ball at 8, I'm like, man, most of these kids is rec kids anyway, you know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
It ain't what I thought it was, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
I thought it was finna be so.
I thought everybody was killer.
Man, just
half the
it
team,
ain't, bro.
half the team wreck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
half the team
for sure.
wreck.
But it's a lot of mamas in the Pee Wee world, and now the mamas thinking they just going with what's popping, so they bringing
Right.
little Johnny out there like, go be on whoop the woo team popping. This where we at. This where we at. Woo woo woo.
Yep.
Not knowing that,
They want to buy
man,
the
listen.
t-shirts.
This
the
baby
tights.
ain't finna get in the game until the fourth quarter with 30 seconds left. He ain't getting off in on kick out return. And that's the crazy part, man. If you a coach and you can't get a kid in on kick off return and kick off, and you hide him,
give him a
I
refund.
got 10
Give
dogs.
him
I
that-
can hide him somewhere in there.
Give him a refund.
You
I
feel
think
me?
you
I got
can go
10
get
Braxtons,
it.
but I
Give
can't
it-
put him in between and say, Brad, y'all know y'all got to cover little Johnny over here because he in the game right now. You feel me?
Give him a refund, train him in practice, and tell the parents we just working on him this year. You know what I'm saying? So now that you lower the expectation. We gotta lower the expectation, especially when you got that type of. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
the coaches gotta take. You know what I'm
But
saying?
definitely do rec first, parents.
Yeah.
Look for you a good organization that's rigged that's gonna make sure your child play and get to know the game of football. Cause him playing with Marshawn Lynch is not gonna help him. Cause I done seen practice where kids they get that hit. I gotta go up against him again, coach. That he don't want to play. He tell his mom, man, I'm not going back to practice hitting him no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
man, if you talk to some of these coaches, a lot of them played with Von Miller, but they trash. They ain't go nowhere.
For
So
real.
you know,
man, who want to push on big drip all day, man? And I just came to football.
hey,
You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being nuts. Little Johnny, little Johnny, you gotta go pitch this big old lineman, man.
My
Listen,
apologies to
Daddy.
Louisville Football Association.
Look, Daddy, I don't think football for me, and it might be for him. We just took him too fast.
Yeah, my thing is when you put them in that word ball, they need to be ready.
Yeah.
From a dog standpoint, they need to be dogs when they get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't need. Yeah, they don't need to be worked on. It don't need to be a kid that need
Right,
work.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, you
For
got
sure,
to.
for sure. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right, well, before we wrap it up, man, let's start with Calvin, man. We got some up and coming events, man. Ball Star got some 7-on-7 tournaments, something that we can be on the lookout for.
Yeah, well, North Texas Chargers playing the Texas Power Rankings in November, 22,
Thanksgiving
26,
Day.
and then we
Okay.
got that coming up. And then, like I said, his team, the Chargers, they won the Nationals in Atlanta, D1, but we're not gonna make it, bro, because I can't justify the investment in that. You know what I'm saying?
For
I don't
sure.
feel like it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spending $3, 4, 5 grand for.
Anything might change your mind?
Nah.
Okay.
The money is the deciding factor. You know what I'm saying? It's like what we playing for. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spend $5 grand for maybe a trophy. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And then I actually, and I'm just a parent. You know what I'm saying? But I suggested, hey, let's play Pinnacle. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Pinnacle,
Arlington,
right here in
you know what I'm
Arlington.
saying?
Yeah, that's good.
I can justify it. It's local.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So can I ask you a question? Have Boston ever won national?
No. We never been national.
Never been a national. Okay.
Which ain't a big deal, bro. I mean, it's just a glorified tournament. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping on that, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At the end of the day, we just trying to get them ready for.
Do we have any
Bowl.
Super Bowls?
Well, he won the Super Bowl when he was 7. You know what I'm saying? Rec ball. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He
Cool.
won that, but yeah,
Okay.
we don't trip on the national stage, man. It's just a glorified tournament. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
And trip on that. All that's just a money grab.
For sure.
It's all a money grab. And then we get ready for baseball, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Baseball season kick off in February.
Who you play for?
He played for this team called Texas Prodigy out of
Okay.
Mesquite. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's 11U AAA team.
Okay.
In baseball, they got like divisions like double. It's like the pros, AA, AAA, majors. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
okay.
Even back up, even before AA, you got like rec ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you got
it's
it.
steps to it. It's levels. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to SBA.
Yeah. So this baseball team, man, is a AAA team. That's a step below majors, which means it's a solid team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they start tournament play like in February, man. So we just, between now and then just, working on baseball. You know what I'm saying? Getting them tuned up. You know what I'm saying? And so
Okay,
that's what's on deck for practice.
For sure.
All
For
right,
sure,
let's
man.
swing over to our host, man. Who wants to go first? Orlando or D? Who's gonna end us out? What you guys got going on this week? You wanna start Orlando?
Go ahead, Orlando. What you got going on this week?
Man, this week what we got going on this week? We got 2 playoff games this week because we got rained out this week, so we got 2 games this week. Z got one against who was that? They playing Fort Worth Tigers again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to think of who Southside play. I'm trying to think. Man, we got 2 games this weekend. I'm all over the place. We got 2 games this weekend, but yeah, we most definitely working, and then a lot of training this week, baby.
For sure, man. And y'all know we riding with the Ravens. We got TNS first, and then we got SCD. I think we play somewhere in DeSoto, not for sure.
Are they making y'all play 2 games in one
and
weekend?
then they making us play back to back.
On the
My
same
thing
day.
is, if
On
you
the
gonna,
same day.
cancel for rain, bro, you got to stretch out your whole playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to play back-to-back games. And I know a lot of y'all going to say, well, you got to be prepared.
That's not got to be prepared.
Hell no, we gotta play back to back too.
Yeah.
So we gotta
So
play
NFL,
Warriors.
they
Play
can
Warriors
do
play
back-to-back.
back to
High
back.
school,
My
they
boy
do
Z gonna have to play back to back.
Last year, man, we had the same situation, man. We got rained out. They moved the playoffs back a weekend, man, and we played Saturday, and then the next game was the next day on Sunday, not back to back the same day. You know what I'm saying? They spaced it out a day.
Exactly.
So I'm hoping that, I think they saying the same day, but it might be the next day. But if I'm not mistaken, we got back-to-back games if we win the first game. So, we're going to go out there and handle business. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Without y'all tuning in and y'all talking to us, man, we really for the people. That's why we had Calvin Brown on here, man. If you got something you want a hot topic and you got something you want to talk about with the youth world, something to make us better, man, just let me know. Drop it in my inbox and we'll get you on the show, man. We really for the people. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And man, this Free Game Podcast is like the after hour. We talk about everything here. Ain't no old man, slow talking, slow boogie. We gonna get to it in here, baby.
We own it, and this is the Free Game Podcast where everything counts,
But the game is free,
baby.
Yeah. Leave y'all out with a little bit of applause from your live studio audience.
Semi-Pro Live is now a Shock affiliate. Get 15% off using code SEMIPROLIVE for things like this and this. Before you make a purchase, you can even use the Visor Visualizer and choose between your favorite colors and make the best decision on your purchase. Oh, and did we talk about the giveaways that they're sending? See you this weekend.